Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Shenequa Ms, and I'm a teaching artist at the Chicago Arts Partnership and Education, and I'm currently at New Sullivan Elementary.
Hi everybody, it's Miss Pineda. I teach second grade at New Sullivan, and I am Miss Shenequa's assistant.
She's always going to say that. Everybody else. But today we're going to show you guys how to do a paper snowflake. Now, if you're in Chicago, like we are, it is currently snow on the ground and it is freezing outside, even though Miss Pineda might disagree. Because she likes the cold, unlike myself. But today, all you will need is a blank sheet of paper, white sheet of paper. It can be colored if you like. Pair of scissors. Please make sure you have a parent's permission to use. Pencil or a marker. Crayons for decorating, or we got some more markers.
I also have some tissue paper.
Perfect.
And some glue that I'm going to use for decorating purposes.
And glitter pens, if you like, as well. So I think that's about it. So
anything goes for decorating. So anything.
There you go. So let's get started. So now what we're going to do, we're going to start off by folding our paper in a triangle shape. So we're going to take one end of our paper right here on the upper right-hand corner if you're right-handed, or upper left-hand corner if you're left. And we're going to just bring it inward like so and fold it down. Okay, now we're trying to make a square, but in order to make a square, you're going to have a rectangular shape on one end and then a triangle shape. So it should look like this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this, and I'm going to draw a pencil line so everyone can see what Ms. Shenequa was talking about. We're going to cut this rectangular shape on the side out, and we're just going to have our triangle shape first. All right. So that's where we're going to go ahead and do now. Please take your time and ask a parent or guardian for help if you need help cutting your shape out. Triangle shape. So we get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. Put it to the side.
Don't get rid of it. Go ahead and put this long rectangle off to the side, because we're going to show you something cool after we do our first snowflake.
There you go. So let's put that to the side. So we have our triangle shape, right? And what we're going to do is fold it in half on itself again, like so. So kind of line it up a bit the best way you can.
And make it go from one edge. So you're going to take this point, kind of bring it down to the other point, or one corner to down to the other corner.
Exactly.
Make sure you match up the edges.
Exactly. So then press it down nicely, make some nice creases in there, make sure it's flat as possible. And then you're going to do it one more time and do it again from one point to the next, triangle shape like this. And this time you're really going to have to push it down, especially when you have a pretty thick paper like Ms. Shenequa has. So that's our triangle shape. So you should have it kind of pop open a little bit like this. You have several folds, okay? And then now, once you have that done, you're going to grab your pencil or marker. And this is where you have a little fun and you can create whatever shape you like. So you could do a half circle, a semicircle on either side. So one side, I'm going to do a semicircle like this. So I'm going to do two. So that's my two semicircles right there. What shape are you thinking of doing, Ms. Pineda?
I'm thinking I'm gonna do maybe some rectangles.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna switch up those rectangles a little bit and make them a little bit of different size. I might do maybe like a square rectangle. So on one edge, I think I'm gonna do a square, and then I'm gonna do a rectangle, and kind of keep going that way.
All right, perfect. And then on the other side, I'm gonna do a triangle, and I'm gonna do a semi-heart. Like half a heart happening here, okay? So that's pretty much.
Make sure whatever shapes you are doing, that they do go all the way around. Now you want to make sure that in the corners, you leave the corners in place. Try not to do anything there, because sometimes that might cut it off, but.
Yep. And then once you have your shapes down, you just grab your handy dandy scissors. And I guess, like Miss Pineda's doing, I guess I can outline it in a marker so you guys can see my shape a little better. There's my Sharpie.
Yeah, so there's mine. I use the marker, but it doesn't matter what you use, whether it's a marker or a pencil, because you will be cutting over these. The scissors are going to go over them, so you really won't see it.
Exactly. But here we go. So I'm gonna do mine this, and then the weird little shape. Oop. All right, time to cut it out. So this is how this looks. So take your time, cut your shapes out.
Now, of course, the more shapes you have on your snowflake, the more detail it's going to open up into. The less shapes you have, the less detail it's going to be. So, but again, whatever, and just be careful. As you can just see, I kind of sort of just ripped a little part, but that's fine. But again, be careful as you're cutting out your shape. Follow that line, those lines that you drew. Mm-hmm. Oh, mine's going to be very detailed because I have a lot of rectangles. I didn't realize I had that many, but that's okay.
It is okay. You can go as detailed as you want or as simple as you like. All up to you. Just be careful with the scissors. That's all we ask. Take your time and cut it out, especially if you're using pretty thick paper like Miss Shenequa's using. You don't want to hurt yourself.
And what Miss Shenequa said earlier too, it's what's really cool about doing these snowflakes is that there's no right or wrong way to do it. You can be as creative, and I mean, any shapes go. Maybe you want to do a little bit of a raindrop. Cool, do it. Maybe you want to make a half a circle or a little bit of a rectangle or a diamond. Like, there really is no right or wrong shape when you are doing this.
Yep, exactly. So mine's look like a big semi-heart, even though it's two semi-circles, and then a little heart on the side. And then I have like a triangle right there. So
really, yeah, I still have one side that I need to cut out.
No worries. Take your time. Take your time. And then, you know, if you want, you can save these little scraps over here and can add to it, you know, your snowflake, make them 3D, probably glue them down, because then you have other shapes happening here on this end, and color that in and glue it onto your snowflake. So it has a bit more like a three-dimensional feel to it. So you can hold on to these scraps, which I will definitely be doing for possibly another project. So like Miss Pineda said, you know, save your other rectangle too. So we'll show you what to do with that in the end. But how is it going, Miss Pineda?
I am doing great.
Hey, are we ready to open?
Very soon. Give me one. I have a couple more that I need to cut. So yeah. Hey, Miss Shenequa, you want to know a little tidbit of information about snowflakes?
What's that?
So do you know the name of the person who we can thank to be able to see snowflakes up close in books and know that no snowflake is the same, that every single one is different?
No, who's that?
His name is Wilson Bentley, and he figured out how to take photographs of snowflakes.
What?
Yes. So he's the guy that we can thank for being able to see snowflakes up close.
Ooh, all right. Wilson Bentley, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Two more and then I am done. Actually, I think I might only do one. We'll see. I'm going to do one more and then I will be done.
Yay. I can't wait to see it.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
God, it
wow.
looks like a little Christmas tree.
Yeah, this is very detailed. Okay. Here
All
we go.
right,
Are we
now
going to
it's
do a
time
little reveal?
open. Let's see.
Ooh.
Open. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my gosh, look at that. That is so
Oh, I
cool.
love the oh my goodness. I love yours. It looks like little
Oh,
kites in the middle.
yeah, this is so cool.
Well, there's mine.
Ooh, that is pretty. And
Wow.
see, guys, what happens when you just choose whichever shape you like and what you want to do? It's that simple. So then now to decorate it, we're just going to decorate a portion of it. All right. And I'm going to choose this corner here. And what you can do, I have some crayons here. You can go ahead and start decorating however you like, Miss Pineda.
Yeah. So what's kind of cool, I'm gonna use some tissue paper, and I'm gonna actually do something really different. And I'm gonna kind of sort of I've got some pink. Even though it's winter, we do know in a couple of weeks it's the day of love, Valentine. So I've got all these different colored, I have pink and red. So what you can do is you can either glue some onto the actual paper, but another cool idea is you can use this and kind of put the paper on top of the holes to kind of sort of give it a little bit of a stained glass look.
Ooh, I
So
like that.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I will
Yeah,
do a corner to decorate so that you guys could at least see a little bit of what I'm kind of sort of wanting to do.
that sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with doing sort of like a multicolored thing happening here with part of my snowflake. Um, so I'm gonna go around and kind of outline a little darker, be a bit better, and then going with the lighter blue on this end, add in, and you can do whatever you want to decorate it. Literally, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, but I think we keep saying that we did that in our other video in the sense that art is so fun. Like there's no right or wrong answer. It's whatever you want to do.
yep, that's the beauty of doing art. And then I'm gonna just probably add a little bit of pink on this end or red. This looks a bit red.
Okay. So as you guys can see, I've put the pink and the red pieces of tissue paper, but the way you actually want to look at it is if you want to flip it over and look at that.
Ooh, I love that.
And so you can kind of sort of do that all over your thing. Even if you only want to get like one big sheet of paper and put it behind it, that's totally fine. Totally, totally up to you. I don't know if I think I'll just do a couple. I think I'll just do maybe not the whole side, maybe do a
Yeah,
couple of corners.
definitely. I'm
And
just
then,
decorating this little corner. I'm adding some dots with my glitter pen. So when it dries, it sparkles.
mm,
I love a little sparkle, especially your snowflake. I'm like, yes.
who
So
doesn't love
I'm
sparkle?
putting that on there real fast. And then I have, so that was purple. I have a red. So I'm gonna put it in the red section, but this time I'm gonna put some swirls, like do a little swirl effect. And then, if you're gonna add glitter pen, just keep in mind, probably doing it section by section. So it has time to dry, so you don't accidentally touch it with your arm or your hand or anything to wipe it off. And then I'm just gonna leave the blue by itself. I like the blue, by itself. So as you can see here, a little close up, see that little sparkle look to my snowflake. Give you guys a little sample of that. And then you just keep going, you know? If I wanted to, I can extend the red over here to this point. Make it real fun. Extend it on this side as well.
Well, I've already done 2 of my little, I guess, holes, as you can say. I'm gonna do 1 more.
Perfect. And then you guys just keep going until you're done. And then I will show you a quick other one I did earlier and then kind of getting that going. But yeah, it's all up to you and what you want to get done and do. But that looks great, Miss Pineda. Loving
Thanks. Kind of excited. It does look a little cool.
Yes, it does. So that was my little corner. And then as another sampler, I did another one, different color, different shades of blue. So exciting. You can make as many as you want to in different sizes. And then you can probably use the scraps and like glue it on. So you can color this in. This actually looks like a little butterfly. So if you want, you can glue that on there, color it in. Let me see. I have a clean.
A little bit more red.
Okay. And then
I'm done with.
if I wanted to, I can just put it right here like a 3D object. Just glue it right in here. Okay. But
I'm going to use my paintbrush. I got some glitter and just going to paint my glitter on the other parts of my, not in the big old glob that comes out. Just kind of spread it a little bit.
okay.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, luckily, here in Chicago, we haven't gotten too much snow. I do like the cold. I'm not necessarily a fan of the snow, though.
Yeah.
But this is a fun way to work with snow, as long as we're not driving in it.
Exactly.
There we go. I think I'm done with mine.
Yay. So
got a little stained glass, some glitter.
Yeah. So that's kind of, I did like a little 3D butterfly kind of poking out the screen.
Oh, cool.
Just to show an example of like the scraps that I had when I cut out the shape that you can do with it. But yeah, just keep going. Be as decorative as you want. Like I said, it's a lot of fun either way it goes. So
yeah, be creative.
Yeah.
Use color. There's so many things that you can do, so many shapes, whether it's circles, semicircles, half of a heart, rectangles and squares. Anything goes when you're making a snowflake.
Yay, paper snowflake. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed.
Enjoy making them. We look forward to seeing them.
Yay.